What's up YouTube? For tonight's video we have a full max happiness team. Now basically these are Pokemon that evolve from max happiness. Okay guys, leave your theme team suggestion in the comment section below. Any feedback on the video would be awesome too. Now I'm having a double upload tonight. If you haven't seen the video, it was about 3 or 4 hours ago from this one. Make sure you check that out too. Okay, now this was done on my Pimp chat. If you do want to have a battle against me, you can. That's in the description of the video. Let's get to this one. Anyways, this was against Turkey on my chat. As I said, guys, check that in the description if you do want to have a battle against me. Right, so I'm leading with my Swoobat. Now, I was a bit worried about Ambipom's fake out, so I wanted to swap out there because Swoobat isn't exactly the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Alright, bring in my Clefable here. Now, a couple of these Pokemon I don't usually use that often, but I had to in this one. Alright, so fake out does quite a lot of damage here. I'm running a defensive Clefable wall. Got a couple, a little bit of different moves on it, but its EVs are quite standard there. Okay, so I'm going to get Power Up Punch by the Ambipom. It's going to boost its attack there. Now, I just wanted to get some damage on Ambipom. It's quite a potent sweeper too there. So Moonblast does pretty good damage there. Does over half health though. I can just go for another Moonblast there and take it out if it does choose to stay in. Okay, I get a useless special attack drop there too. Alright, so Ambipom's going to go for the return there. Nearly said retaliate. And I'm going to take it out here with the Moonblast. So I'm very, very bulky in defense. And I tank that rather nice. Now, I've got Unaware on this instead of Magic Guard. I go between them. They're both very good abilities. Okay, so that's nice. Got rid of that lead there very recently. Quite a good just chip damage and speedy lead there. Alright, so Meshbrit's going to come in here and go for the Stealth Rock here. Now, I've got Toxic on this set here. I just want to get a Toxic on this because it's quite a very, very bulky Pokemon. It can do a lot of things. It can set up rocks, screens, you name it. A bulky calm mindset. There's a lot of different options it can do. Okay. Right, so I was wondering what it was going to do, what it was going to set up anything, but then it's going to go for the U-turn there. So I'm like, okay, may not have screens or anything like that. Wasn't too sure. I don't think it could have done a hell of a lot to me anyway, and quite bulky. Alright, so Mesprit's going to U-turn there, as we've seen, and Clawitzer is going to come in here. Now, I just went for Moonblast to get some damage again. That was the best move I had on Clefable here. Okay, so it does pretty good damage to Clawitzer, and I get a special attack drop, which is awesome because if just by the off chance it was running a physical set, it wouldn't make a difference, but most people run special attack on Clawitzer. Okay, going for the Water Pulse here, and I just live on 2 health. Wow, that Moonblast special attack drop did really matter there. Going for another Moonblast that almost takes it out there, so that was really good with the Moonblast drop there, because I was actually able to get another round of damage off on it. Okay, so Water Pulse is obviously going to take me out this turn. That's my Clefable down, so that's all good. Clefable did pretty nicely there. Right, so I'm going to bring in Swoobat here. Now, I'm running a simple set on this. Now, instead of running Calm Mind, I'm running a Charge Beam set. So I actually do some damage as well as attack and try and get a special attack boost. I know it's not guaranteed, but it's still pretty decent. Alright, so I take out the Clawitzer there with this Charge Beam. I get the special attack boost. Now, with Simple, obviously, the stats are double. So instead of getting +1, I'm getting a +2. Okay, so Houndoom's going to come in here. I thought it may go for something like Sucker Punch. I really wasn't too sure. It's going to Mega Evolve there. I never saw that one coming. Now, the best move I could do was the Air Slash here. That does nice damage to Houndoom, but it does actually hang on there, and it's going to be able to get the Fire Blast off there. So, if I was running Calm Mind on that, I probably would have lived that, but that's how it is. Swoobat is down there. Right, so I need to bring in something to actually take this out. So I'm running on this Crobat. I've run this a couple of times here. I'm running a Acrobatics set. I've got Cross Poison on this. I've got White Herb, I've got Curse, and I've got Steel Wing, so it's a pretty cool set. Alright. So Mesprit's going to come out here. I was thinking, well, let's get my Curse up here so I can boost my attack. Now, the good thing about this, White Herb is actually going to get rid of the speed drop, and you're going to get a buff in attack and defense. So it's really good. Okay, so that's nice. So here I was like, well, I can freely go for the Acrobatics here. But the Mesprit has Charms. That's going to actually lower my attack here, so that's no good. I'm actually at -1 now, which sucks. So I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I just try and attack it or just see what it is? I decided here to go for the crit on Cross Poison. It doesn't really do too much damage there. Plus, it's got Rocky Helmet too, so that's terrible. And it's going to set up Reflect here, so I'm like, okay, well, there's no point in me staying in this matchup at all there. At least, I guess, the toxic damage is still racking up there. I had no idea if it had rest or anything like that. Anyway, so I had to swap out Crobat there. That's really how it was. Swapping in my Espeon here. Now, this was a Choice Specs Espeon. I've got on this, I've got Psychic, I've got Trick with the Choice Specs, runs really nicely. Now, I think I've got Hidden Power Fire, and I think I've got Signal Beam on this. Anyway, Tropius is going to come in here. I actually went for the Trick here. I thought that'd be a good item to swap to it, and I was like, okay, this is going to be good. I might get like a Citrus Bear or something. So I give the Tropius a Choice Specs, and I get the Citrus Bear, so that actually heals me, which was really, really good there. Alright, so Tropius is going to be locked into the Dragon Dance now, so it actually can't do anything to my Espeon at all. I was like, this is really good. Like, it's locked in, it's going to have to swap out. So here I can just freely go for the Psychic on anything that actually swaps in, but the Tropius actually stays in. I don't know, maybe they didn't want to take any damage from Espeon there, so they just use their Tropius as fodder. Not too sure. Anyways, obviously I'm going to go for another Psychic this turn. Tropius actually withdraws now, and the Mesprit comes out here. I actually went for Hidden Power Fire here in case they did swap again. That does pretty good damage there to Mesprit as well there. With the Toxic damage, that's going to be enough to actually take out the Mesprit, which is good. So that's Mesprit down there. It's pretty damn bulky, actually. Okay, so Reflect wears off. Not that it matters. I'm using a special attacker at the moment, not a physical attacker. Okay, Mesprit's down. So the last two Pokemon is the Scyther and the Tropius. So Scyther comes out here. I was like, well, I probably won't be able to take this guy at one. It might have something like Everlight. So I tricked its item. I was like, okay, if I can get an Everlight, that'd be good. But I get a Choice Band instead, so it's going to go for the Bug Bite there and take me out. Which wasn't too bad. It could have been a bulky set. I wasn't too sure. All right, so Espeon's down. Right, so I was like, okay, I'm going to bring in my Blissey in. Now, this Blissey is a interesting set. It's I've got Hyper Voice on it, I've got Serene Grace, and I've got Charge Beam. So I'm basically just boosting it there, and I've got Defense Curl, and I think I've got Softball on this. So it's a pretty interesting set there. I mean, I could have even gone more like special attacking moves like Flamethrower or Ice Beam and things too, instead of Defense Curl. Anyway, so Scythe is going to spam off those Bug Bites there without the Choice Band. It's not exactly hitting me too hard there. Going for the Hyper Voice there. So it's about a 3-hit KO, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I've still got my Crobat that I can use. I know that. Scythe is going to go for the Bug Bite here, and my Blissey is going to go down to that one. So that's all good. I did some solid damage to Scythe there. Right, bringing in Lucario here. Now, this was my Hone Claw set, which I used previously before. Unfortunately, I didn't have too much to actually hit with this. I had High Jump Kick. Most people run the Close Combat, and I had Iron Tail, but it avoids the Iron Tail, and it's going to take me out with the Aero Ace there, which sucks. So all the moves I had were like they weren't the greatest accuracy, and my main stab was not going to be very effective against it, and I probably would have missed anyway. Bringing in Crobat here, I'm going to get hit by the Stealth Rocks. They're going for the acrobatics, outspeeding the Scyther, and I'm going to take that one out there. The last Pokemon is the Tropius, which already has a Choice Specs. I know I'm going to be able to outspeed that, and yeah, that's pretty much game, unless it had, I don't know, like... Yep, there's no way I was going to be able to live. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you check out the playlist and see what stuff's already been done. Got some more theme teams tomorrow, guys. Peace out.